Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Tuesday the 24th of March, so we're going to be solving the Guardian's Cryptic Crossword number 29962. This time set by Anto. Let's take it from the top. Right, efforts to have tin glaze initially added to artworks. Tin glaze initially might be TG, gonna be put into something, maybe efforts, like maybe strides or don't know where TG or tin. What's the chemical symbol for tin? I forget. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I think it's gonna end in S anyway. Let's try 2 down. Japanese art has elements of childlike banality. Elements is hidden clue. It's Ikebana, which is Japanese art. Right, Pangram will regularly display this range. Regularly, got an A there, so let's count backwards. Oh, it's Aga, like the oven, like yeah, I guess a range is an oven. Right, leading role Spooner might have toasted. 2 words. Leading role could be top billing or top cast. Let's see this one. Bother First Lady after exercise. First Lady, maybe an L. I know First Lady's gonna be Eve. Yeah, so we've got PE for exercise and physical education, the class. And then the First Lady, Eve, as in Adam and Eve, is after that. I think this is going to be top. It's a Spooner, so it's Pop Tart. So a top part would be a leading role, and a Pop Tart would be something that you'd toast. I don't think Pop Tarts are at all popular in the UK. Do we even have them? Who knows? Let's go 14 across. Managed to rest after tension in crossing. Crossing could be like traverse. No, that's not enough letters. It's T for tension. Let's manage to rest. Yeah, I think that T might be tension. Is that like like in mechanics or something? Can tension be abbreviated to T? Or is it going to be like taut for tension? Not seeing that. Right. Efforts could be pains. For TG. Paintings. Oh, I forgot the N. So, efforts are pains. And then we have the whole of tin. And then just glaze initially. Okay. Right. He had agents swarming around pub. Swarming, it's going to be an anagram. That's going to be the... It's going to be a pub name. So we've got rid of that H. Oh, is it the Nag's Head? That's quite a popular pub name. Let's have a check. Nag's Head. Yeah, I think that's what it's going to be. Right, 4 down. Scotch producer reports there's no bouquet developing. Developing could be an anagram. Reports a homophone. Like no or nay aroma or something. It's a Scotch producer. Is that like Scotch whiskey, like a distillery? No, let's come back. Arranged to have piano inside played. Is it going to be an anagram? Are we playing with inside and have P for piano inside of it? To get something for arranged. What would that be? We'd be left with I and I and P. Sniped, spied, spinied. So what's going on? Right, stop sun joining uncaring god worshippers. Well, a god worshipper could be a deist. So sun, S, joins deists to get desists, which is stops. Right, I do think that is going to end in ED. Can we get 12? A man like Trump that devastates the environment. This devastates a anagram. A man like Trump would be too many letters. That singular A there is probably that. Could it be a man? Maybe just M from M? Man. Is it going to be something that devastates the environment? Could be ample. Or maybe we're just anagramming like Trump after that. How many letters is that? That would be 9 plus those for 11. To get the environment. Let's try the anagram helper. AM plus like Trump. See like ample, but is that? I don't think that's what's gonna be it, is it? The environment, you think like ambience or... I might have to come back to that one. Let's go 6. Love to get 2 degrees. Yes, we can, he said. Well, I was thinking love is O, and Obama said, yes, we can. That was his campaign slogan. And yeah, 2 degrees, a BA and an MA are degrees. in the scholarly sense, right? Travelling while ill. I think that's going to be off. Right, jump in as there's plenty that does this. Right, we've got as, and I think maybe a word for jump is going to go inside of it. To get plenty that does this. Something like leap or bound. Yeah, abounds. Yeah, if something abounds, it means there's plenty, right? Betray apparent leader seen on the street. Apparent leader, maybe A. On the street. Street can be ST. What would betray be? Betray, like backstab or front? Maybe it's like a float, something seen on the street, like in a parade. No, right. She performs in a style not approved by the Guardian. She performs, maybe it's an anagram of she inside of a style. No, I don't think White Trump is going to be the anagram then. What devastates the environment? Not amber. Maybe like Trump could be like a Republican or... No, let's try and get 13. T's Prince worried when Rip expanded. T's Prince, how many letters is that? That's 5 plus 6, which would be 5 plus 6, that's 11. So, when Rip expanded, so it's rest in peace, which is an anagram of T's Prince, worried being the anagram indicator. Okay. A man like Trump, is it going to be orange? I don't know. That would be funny, but let's carry on. Servant retains half of treats for one overseeing service. 2 words ending in a single letter. Let's have a look at 21. Kill little dog upset when redecorating. Upset. Potentially upset or redecorating could be an anagram indicator. Let's go 23. Runner should keep improving from the start. It's a nice easy one. A ski is a runner. Should keep improving. Starting letters. Spell ski. Let's go 26. Threatening to exclude men. Passing challenge with ease. Is it going to be a word for threatening? Excluding M for N? For men, sorry? If you pass a challenge with ease, you would ace it. So passing challenge with ease is acing, and it's excluding, well, it's menacing, threatening, menacing, but we're excluding the men. Okay. I think it's going to be redecorating as... Is it doing up? Redecorating? Because we'd have DOG from dog. Oh, and this would be meta D. Servant. Doing. Can we pass this? Retains half of treats. I guess the first three letters TRE are there. Oh yeah, servant is a maid, and that retains the first half of treats. Okay, and the definition is one overseeing service. Is this doing up? What has the kill got to do with anything? Or little? Where's the ing coming in? Oh, is it pup? Ah, kill is doing. And pup would be a little dog? Hmm. Oh, the little dog is pug, and upset. It's reversing. Okay. Right, got there in a bit eventually. Okay. 28. Liberal agreed GNP reveals societal disparity. Liberal is going to be a anagram of agreed GNP to get gender cap, which is the societal disparity. Right, harsh sounding political line carried by newspaper. Harsh sounding, maybe it's rasping. Yeah. So the newspaper is a rag, and that's carrying, inside of it is a political line, a spin. Okay. Right, here in Rome, complain about hairstyle. Complain could be moan. Hairstyle could be like a do. Or is it a hairstyle like a mohawk or a... What is here in Rome? And like, is it asking for Latin? Let's try and get this one. Titanic Orchestra, perhaps, and what they didn't do. Well, they didn't abandon ship. They went down with it famously. Okay, so we've got a H. It's not a mullet. Not sure about that one. Okay. Knock out part of flood defense. that going to be a sandbag? Don't know. Knockout though works with that. Let's see if that's an S. Small change as regularly spotted on the beat. Spotted on the beat could be like a policeman or something. Small can just be S. Change regularly. Or regularly, but like maybe every other letters. Is it going to be S? C A G? Or S H N? No. See if I'm right with the S. Direct passage is sound. I was thinking like straight, like direct, or a passage, S-T-R-A-I-T. No, not seeing that one either. Right, gradually develop page design. I was going to say develop could be an anagram indicator, but page, well, we can't be anagramming page and design. Maybe just page. Let's try and get some of these. Moderation of rent increase. Increase is probably going to be up, right? Spring finishes off with Tokyo trip. I think that might be FOP, the end letters. No hope revolutionary writer is preferring old stuff. Old could be O. Writer could be pen. Maybe revolutionary is reversing it. Like instead of PN, you get NEP. Could this be something ABLE? Like preferring old stuff? Not preferable. Let's come back. Manage to rest after tension in crossing zone. It's not transit or... No. I think that might be a good time to take a break because I think we've been through everything. Really curious as to what this is. Let's just give this a go with the anagram. Inside plus P. Like, I don't know if that is a word. Spinied? Is that going to be an N there or another? Let's try and get rid of the E, but I don't think that makes sense. Inside plus P. Or maybe it's a word for... A word for arranged. Like sorted. Sported? To have piano inside? I think that's what it might be. Is this going to be an M or something? Alert? No. No, I think this is a good time for a break. Let me go for a break and see what I can conjure up after. Okay, I'm back after the break. Let's go back to this was our hairstyle, wasn't it? It was going to be moan, I was thinking. Complain. Oh, it's Mohican. Duh. Yeah, because hic is here in Rome in Latin, yeah. With moan for complain about it. Right, I'm preferring old stuff. Is it going to be, I was thinking phobic? Like, oh, that's hop. Yeah, because it's spring, silly me. Uh, yeah, with Tokyo and trip. So that might make this, if this is B, maybe I should work this out first. Let me put in the letters, because a sandbag would be a flood defense, part of knockout. Is sandbag like a colloquial term for like knocking somebody out or something? Let's come back to here, see if this, see if the B works. Oh, it's a neophobe, someone who hates new stuff. So you'd be neophobic. You've got the revolutionary writer pen backwards. Oh no, the writer is a beak pen. So no hope revolutionary. So we've got an anagram of no hope and then the writer after. Okay. I'm guessing this is going to be not off. We had off up there. Maybe out. Maybe play out. See how something plays out. Page design. Not plan out. How would this work? Small change could be like pennies or. Oh yeah, I even said it. People on the beat would be police, coppers. And small change would be coppers. Maybe 2 pence, 1 pence. Oh, this is going to be channel. Oh, yeah, maybe it's a sound channel. Is it a double definition? maybe. Oh yeah, I didn't go back to this one. Moderation would be let up. Yeah, rent. If you rent something, you let it. Okay, where shall we go? Let's come back here. So I think that first, I still think that first T is for tension. Let's manage. That could be lead. Or run. I did say... Did I say transit? I'm sure I said transit earlier, but how does that work? So, managed... Oh, if you sit, I guess you rest, yeah. So managed is run. To rest is sit, and that's after T for tension. Okay. Scotch producer. I was thinking the homophone might be... It's not going to be no, because it's going to sound like no bouquet, but I think maybe to do with Scotch, it may be N-A-E, like nay, or N-A-Y, or bouquet would be like an aroma or a scent. Developing is the definition. So if there's no bouquet, there'd be nascent, in a Scottish accent, right? So that's got to help here, right? A man, a men, a alert, or agent. Yeah, agent. What is like Trump? Other than like Republican or insane. Could this end in GE or agent French? Certainly not French. Probably hates the French. Probably just like he hates everyone. It's enough political commentary. If this was a H though, it does make sense for she performs. It's going to be inside of it. Maybe it's not ambushes. What would a style be not approved by the Guardian? Say if this was E. I think that could only be like that. Or is it actress? Like she performs? That would be an actress? But what's the... in a style not approved by the Guardian? Not seeing that. Does T work here? I was going to say showboat or float. A shop front would be seen on the street. How does that work? Someone who leads, would it be lead from the front? To betray someone, is that to shock them? I feel that works. I have no idea what this is. All I can think of is Agent Orange. Trance. Trance. Something that devastates the environment. I guess it's a chemical agent, but has it got a chemical name? You know what? Just for shits and giggles, let's just put in Agent Orange and go check off. Oh, it's right. Okay. I think I immediately need to see what Agent Orange is. What is that? It's a chemical herbicide and defoilant used by the US military during the Vietnam War. Okay. I very much like that as a clue, though. Yeah, I didn't think it would be orange, but let's go to 15 squared, shall we? See what else we missed. We learn something new every day. What did we miss? Yeah, shop front. Yeah, shop means to betray. Front, apparent leader. Definition and literal interpretation. Coppers. Yeah. A band on ship. Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah, they were a band on a ship. Right. Yep, Pop Tart. I think we got everything else. Actress, right. Guardian style is to refer to a female thespian as an actor. Oh, okay, one of the idiosyncrasies of the Guardian. They just refer to male and female actors. Okay. Guess that's very meta and inside baseball. Triple definition. Okay. Yeah, page for P and layout design, of course. Yeah, double definition sandbag means to knock out, yeah. Even if I didn't know that for definite, you know, I could at least infer it. Yeah, that's everything. I enjoyed that one, especially Agent Orange. Yeah, nice and simple. Probably I always find Tuesdays are a little bit easier than Mondays, but we'll see what Wednesday brings. And I will see you then, I guess. Thanks for watching. Let me know how you got on in the comments, and I'll see you soon.